I'm not... Basically, it's timely, right? So it's the 12-year anniversary of my worst job interview. And I made a note of this.
I love it. This is, I knew that when we scheduled this.
You knew that when we scheduled it. And every year I revisit what happened just to see if it's become less cringeworthy. And it has not yet, but
Let's
I
find
feel
out
like
together.
Discussing it in a public forum might help.
Okay.
So, I went for a job as a personal trainer. This is 12 years ago.
Sorry,
so Rooney's
there for you. He's ready to support.
Although you decided whether you went for a job as a personal trainer, so it's
12 years ago.
for me to support you.
I've moved on. So this is 12 years, and it wasn't just an interview. It's the worst of all human things. It was a job open day, a day of being graded on various things to see if you're good enough to get the job, basically. And so about halfway through, we got split into little groups. We got split into groups of 3 and sent away with a little sheet of tasks, and we had to come back and present to the group, which is, one of the standard
like a really shitty
methods.
taskmaster.
Oh, yeah, and they were.
When nobody wins.
It was the worst. So the 3 of us, it's me, Stuart, and Lauren, but you don't need to know that. No disrespect. I'm not invested in it.
Lauren made it as well.
Yeah, no. So the 3 of us are a group.
She's somewhere telling this story.
I'm not sure.
A support group.
So the 3 of us get sent away, and we all get sent to, groups of 3 get sent to different rooms to prepare, and we're going to go back and present to the group. So we spent, as you would, about 25 minutes or half an hour just bitching about everyone else in the group, about the whole day, about how miserable we were. Knocked off these 4 first tasks were basically just, Google what this company thinks its values are and put them on a sheet. So we were like, yeah, we'll knock that off. Look at the 5th task, and it just says, in your group, prepare a short play for the rest. And so we look at each other and go, fuck, we left this to last. What the hell do we do? But luckily, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I kind of threw myself into this. I took the charge of it, and I started to draft a little script. Ideas started to flow. And we produced something that, if I had to compare it, I'd say it's like a sort of thing you get on BBC 4, like a Scandi noir. So it begins with me dead on the floor. And Lauren and Stuart have just killed me, and their relationship begins to unravel as the guilt seeps into them. Now, it's only 3 minutes long, but I feel we got a lot across in that time, and we were really proud of this thing.
The cut work was exceptional.
So when we went back in, there was no cuts inside.
You wrote a script where your part was, I am dead.
We played to our strengths, that's all I can say.
This is for a job fair, I just want to clarify.
Well, yes. So we got back into the room. They start calling on people. We are the first people called upon. I think, well, let's get it done. We put up these bullshit slogans for the first 4 questions. Yeah, everyone's very happy with us, pat on the back. Say, right, so it's time for your performance, as it were. I naturally lie on the floor, flat, and I can't tell you how proud I was of those 2. It's that feeling of being a director. And I could feel it. It was good. My face was down. So the final bit where Stuart turns to Lauren and goes, "Can't you see we're the monsters now?" And I'm just like, God, my heart is beating. I'm like, oh my God, they've nailed this. But there's a silence in the room, complete pin drop silence. There's no sort of clapping, and I'm thinking, well, are they waiting for me to stand up? Because obviously I am a part of this. So I stood up, complete silence.
You need to take your bows.
So there were no bows. The instructor, who's running the day, looks sort of shell-shocked. Takes the piece of paper we've been given, and it immediately becomes clear to him, we've had a line cut off the bottom of our photocopy. The question was, prepare a play in which you've received good customer service. So Oz was the best play, in my opinion, but we did not get jobs.